I have the great pleasure and honor of talking about the Power Partner Pause. You guys gave me three P's, PPP. There's an old saying, no one achieves success without the help of others. And so we've heard a lot about the work that we have to do in 2021, and we all have to do our part. But I wanted to take this moment for our Power Partner Pause that was created to inform the realtors and real estate professionals so that we can educate and empower consumers on their wealth building journey. And so, without further ado, the first person that we will hear from with Chase is Anthony Stripling. Anthony is the Affordable Lending Relationship Manager, Retail Affordable Lending. Without further ado, Mr. Stripling.
Good afternoon. Hopefully everybody can hear me. You can hear me?
Yes.
Very good, very good. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to speak on behalf of Chase Home Lending. Recently, Chase announced a firm-wide 5-year, $30 billion commitment as part of our Path Forward initiative. This intensifies our effort to close the racial wealth gap that exists in traditionally underserved Black and Latinx communities. Over the next 5 years, Chase Home Lending commits to invest $8 billion to increase home ownership and create 40,000 home purchase loans for Black and Latinx communities. We're amplifying education and counseling programs to ready more of these families for sustainable home ownership. At Chase Home Lending, there are 5 key pillars to our diversity strategy. First, we want to mirror the markets that we serve. That's why we're hiring a diverse and talented slate of community managers and community home lending advisors to serve Black and Latinx communities. Second, we want to continue to be visible and active in these markets, both physically and virtually, to meet the banking, home lending, and small business needs of these customers. Third, we want to expand and deepen relationships with local leaders, nonprofits, and community groups to inform and educate in an effort to build trust, confidence, and consideration in all of these communities. Fourth, Chase is supporting housing program reform. This is a continuation of our advocacy to further the work to increase homeownership for Black and Latinx communities. Part of this includes working with HUD to modernize FHA, working for the advocates of GSE with the GSEs to meet the duty to serve commitments, and working with regulators to open private securitization markets for safe loans that will significantly increase the availability of mortgage capital and lower the cost. The fifth pillar is to offer products and programs that increase access to credit. We've expanded our low down payment programs. This includes doubling our home buyer grants in Chicago, and we've improved our FHA pricing as well. Our commitment to helping customers realize the dream of homeownership has always been an important part of our home lending strategy. Whether a customer is buying a home or refinancing, Chase would like to be the lender of choice. Especially in these difficult times, we remain committed to affordable lending and supporting the mission of the National Association of Real Estate Brokers, help Black Americans build generational wealth through home ownership. Our Dreammaker product has helped millions of Americans achieve home ownership with as little as 3% down. It offers a flexible down payment, flexible credit terms, and low mortgage insurance, which makes that mortgage payment a little bit lower as well. In addition to Dreammaker, we offer FHA and VA, and we've been subsidizing our FHA-backed loans in key markets to make it even more affordable in these underserved communities. We continue to offer our Chase $2,500 homebuyer grant, which has no income requirement. Our customers can stack that Chase grant with Chase-approved local down payment assistance programs as well. And the funds can be used towards closing costs or down payment. Finally, I'd like to emphasize the importance of homeownership education. It is very important for Chase to emphasize that customers, if they're educated, they can perform better in the process, which helps sustain homeownership. When a customer completes a HUD certified program, they can receive an additional $500 towards homeownership benefit that can be used towards closing costs and down payment assistance. I know I rattled through a lot, and please feel free to reach out to me and ask any questions you like. Thank you again for allowing me this opportunity to speak on behalf of Chase today, and we're very proud of continuing our support and relationship with the National Association of Realtors. Thank you.
Well, we certainly appreciate that. We look forward to working closely together on those 5 pillars in 2021. Thank you for your time today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So next, we're going to hear from Donna Green. She's the Vice President of Diverse Segments, Market Consultants with Wells Fargo. Ms. Green.
Hello there, and good afternoon, Realtors. It's really exciting to be here with you. I am a NAREB child. I started my career with this group, and I just absolutely love to see the things that we're doing and how the president is leading us through. So I wanted to just take this time just to talk a little bit about what we're doing at Wells Fargo. Want you to also understand, I'm sure that everyone on this call understands that there's a 30% gap in homeownership between Black and white America. So this is something that's going to require that all of us work together. I believe that it takes every one of us in order to make that happen. I think listening to the last panel and hearing some of the things that they had to say, which was very insightful, thank you very much. We know that each of us have to work from where we are to help to build this and to create Black homeownership in this country. So in doing that, one of the commitments that we've made at Wells Fargo in 2017, we made a commitment, an African-American lending commitment to lend, and we made that together with NAREB and the NAACP, as well as the National Urban League. At that time, we made a commitment to create 250,000 new homeowners by 2027. So I'm here to bring you up to date on how we're doing on that commitment and what's happening with that. We have created to date 60,500 African-American homeowners in this country for a value of $15.2 billion in funding. So we still have some work to do, so we need everyone to be on top of that to make sure that we achieve that goal. The other part of our commitment that we made was to create a more diverse sales force within the Wells Fargo family. Happy to announce, I'm sure some of you have already heard, that we are proud to say that Christy Finco is the head of Wells Fargo Home Mortgage nationally. The first time a Black woman is leading a national mortgage company, and we are very excited about that. Also pleased to say to you today that Chuck Bishop, I know that a lot of you know Chuck, is now our director of Wells Fargo Home Lending, Home Lending Diversity Segments, I'm sorry. So good things that are happening at Wells Fargo. Want to talk about that. The other thing, and I just heard from the last speaker, it's going to take money to make these things happen. So one thing that we're very proud of, we just rolled out in the month of November to certain markets, our Dream Plan Home. The Dream Plan Home program is offering $5,000 in closing cost assistance in certain markets. We have 5 markets across the country right now that we're offering that in to help to achieve that level of homeownership in this community. We're trying to serve those that really need the help to become a homeowner. The pathway to homeownership takes a lot of different ways, and we need to make sure that we're all working towards that. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit is that Wells Fargo is the designated lender for Union Plus. We work with the AFL-CIO to make sure that their membership are able to achieve homeownership. It's a lot of work that has to be done. This organization has a long history of working to build wealth in the Black community. And we just heard from some of our speakers that we've already listened to that it's going to take all of us, every single one of us. And I am so happy and so proud to be able to be a part of this organization and to be one of the graduates of this organization, because you guys have nurtured me my entire career, and I thank you for that. But Wells Fargo is committed to this partnership with NAREB. We are so proud to be one of your corporate partners, and we thank you so much for the opportunity to be able to speak to you today about a little bit of what we're doing at Wells. Thank you. And Renee, I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you, Donna. We certainly appreciate you. You can still flash your photo. We apologize for not getting that up. But thank you so much for the work, and thanks for the long-term relationship that we have had. You are certainly family. I've known you since I reached NAREB's doors. So thank you for all the work that you do and all of the Wells Fargo team. And last
Thank
but not least, we want to thank Zillow Group for their support. And most of all, we want to thank all of our 2019 and 2020 partners for everything that you've done, resources, financial support, all the conversations, all the help. And we look forward to aggressively working together in 2021, because as you're hearing, we have a lot of work to do and a lot of people to help. So without further ado, to keep us on time, that's all I have.